Hey, I'm Justin, the owner of East Coast DTF, and I just wanted to make a quick video today to show you how to use our Build a Gang Sheet feature on our website. It's a quick way to get in, get your images, and check out instead of having to build off a template on Photoshop or Canva. So let's get started. We're at the home page of East Coast DTF. If you go to Shop Now or click DTF Transfers, you'll get to our gang sheet builder here. We've got our tiered pricing list here. The more you buy, the more you save. All you got to do is scroll down to build a gang sheet. And this is the first page you see. This is the auto build. The auto build is great because if you have all your files ready, you can just drop them in here and pretty much build your gang sheet in a minute or two. But let's just start with one image for now. Let's drop in this summer design. We got to wait for it to load. It's loading right here. And now that our design is loaded, we see that it is 300 DPI, which is the optimal. If you drop it down, the DPI will go up. If you increase the size of the image, you'll see your DPI go down. Let's just stick with one image for now. So our image is loaded in. We've got a lot on the screen. This is why we wanted to make this video. I know it can be a little confusing, but let's just zoom out for now. You can use the zoom out keys here, or you can hit Control and use your scroll wheel. If you're on Mac, I believe it's Command. And now you can see we have our one image on the start of our gang sheet. So the minimum you can buy is 12 inches. I don't think anybody would ever buy less than that. Let's show you here. You can actually move, and because we have the tiered pricing, you can see that I can drag this, and you actually see when you hit the next tier up here. So as you keep growing the gang sheet, you unlock more savings. But let's go back to the start here. You can center your design. You can grow it to the width of the sheet. I don't usually use that. I would Control Z, back it back to normal. But you can center it. All right, so let's go back to the auto build. It's down here or right here. And let's say we're doing this design, a customer asked us to do 25. We can do 25. Because our image is already 300 DPI, we don't need to upscale it. It's a PNG, so we don't need to remove the background. And from here, we can actually change also the width. Let's say we told them when we made the mock-up it was going to be 10 inches wide, but we forgot to fix it. So now we got 10 inches wide. It auto-locked the ratio to be 15 inches in height. Now when we hit apply, the gang sheet builder is automatically going to fill everything according to what we input. Now, I've already built this to account for the margins with the printer, so you can actually go edge to edge and it'll print everything in these edges here. If you ever want to restart from where you were at, you can just backspace or you can hit auto nest. Now, here's your image margin. This is the space between your images. So this is a little over 1/4 of an inch. I find this is great for our shop, but let's say you have somebody new or older employee and they need a little more space between their images. It's a quick fix. You can go up here, change your margin to a 1/2 inch, and then all you have to do is hit auto nest. Take a look here. We're at $110.34. If you hit auto nest, because we had to space those images out, we did increase our price a little bit. And if you zoom in, now our gap is wider. Like I said, I defaulted it to a little over 1/4 inch for everybody, but you can always change it no matter how you want. And then it's as simple as adding it to the cart. You can change your name again here. You're confirming that nothing's overlapping, everything looks good, and then you're just checking that you do have the right to print these images. Click add to cart. Now you want to wait here. Don't click off because it can mess up the, right now it's saving your image and bringing you into here. This is a little glitch in our system. We've been working on trying to figure this out. All you got to do is refresh and you get your price. And now you can go to checkout. All right, we already showed you how to quickly make a gang sheet, but what if you have more than one image? You can click upload the image, drag and drop all of these in. We just gotta wait for them to load in now. All of our images are loaded in. They're all at 300 DPI, and I like the size of them. This is what we quoted the client. So let's just say we need 10 of these. 10 of these. Let's make it simple. We need 10 of all of them. Once we see how many we need, we just hit apply. There we go. Our gang sheet is built. Now, I have a hard time seeing these white logos on this transparent background. So if you want to change that, you can go to settings over here and turn on your visual aid. I prefer gray, but you can pretty much pick whatever color you want and move around here. You can even change the opacity of it. Let's just stick with gray. And this won't print with your file. This is just for you to see. Let's say we need to edit this image. You can actually click it, hit edit, and from here you can use the remove background tool, upscale, you can crop. This helps if your image has extra space in it, or you can recolor it. I suggest playing around with this, see what works best for you, or obviously you can edit your image in whatever software, Photoshop, Canva, that you work with. Speaking of Canva, we have a Canva integration right here. You can connect your account. I'm already signed in. If you hit allow, now you can actually drag in images you're working on in Canva. If you need to pull an old file, you can go to your uploads and see everything you put into the system. Let's say you need another image, you can go to the Autobuild, or you can come down here and just add another image. You can auto nest that. Now it's auto nested back in. Now we're ready to have this printed and we can get these jobs done. So we just hit add to cart. We can rename this multiple clients. You agree that you own all of these images. This is very important. Once you hit add to cart, wait to be redirected. If you refresh it, you could lose your gang sheet in the process. So hit add to cart, wait a few seconds. It's basically saving everything down. And now we're at our cart. We can see everything. We're good to go. Hit checkout. So I hope that quick lesson helped. If you need to reach out to us, you can always Facebook message us, email us, and we'll try to get back as soon as possible. We're going to keep doing these mini lessons to teach people how to use the site, and whenever new tools come out, we can train people how to use them. Thank you.